For Americans 18 to 44, overdose is the leading cause of death. And since 2017, opioid overdose has been declared a public health emergency. While still relatively high, in recent years, opioid-related deaths have been in a steady decline, thanks to substance abuse programs across the country educating communities on addiction awareness and proper use of blockers such as Narcan, such as Purdue's very own Boiler Substance Abuse Network, BSAN. In an attempt to educate our peers, our video will cover the structure and effect of opioids and how Narcan counters these effects. Opioids, also known as opiates, are pain-relieving drugs. According to Johns Hopkins, opioids are drugs made from the opium poppy flower, synthetically created in labs to mimic the same effects of the flower, or a mixture of both. Some commonly prescribed opioid drugs include oxycodone, hydrocodone, fentanyl, and codeine, as well as the illegal street drug heroin. Opioids work by binding to nerve receptors in the brain, spinal cord, and other bodily organs to block pain signals while also releasing dopamine, which causes the subsequent feelings of pleasure and euphoria, which is why opioids are typically prescribed by doctors for pain relief. Feelings of euphoria are not experienced by all opioid users, however, especially to those who do, there is a higher risk of repeated use. Overuse of opioids can increase dependence, with the user requiring higher and more frequent doses. This makes opioids highly addictive and can lead to substance abuse disorder. In overdoses, the overwhelming amount of opioids block receptors that regulate breathing and boost the effects of chemicals that slow down your breathing. If not quickly treated, these opioid overdoses may quickly turn fatal due to the lack of oxygen circulating to the brain. What is Narcan and what does it do? In the case of opioid overdose, naloxone, more commonly known as Narcan, is used to counter the effects of opioids. Naloxone is an opioid antagonist, meaning that it attaches to the same receptors in the brain and throughout the body with a stronger affinity, allowing naloxone to replace opioids in these receptors, effectively stopping their effects. In simple terms, opioids and Narcan are both on the beach with metal detectors, trying to find treasure. Although opioids find it first, Narcan has a magnet and is able to get to the treasure, stealing it from the opioids. Naloxone comes in two forms, a nasal spray and an injection. Its more well-known and easily accessible form is the nasal spray, as organizations and hospitals across the world have created dedicated programs educating people on how to not only spot the signs of overdose, but to properly administer Narcan and help those suffering with addiction. If you haven't, look into local programs that educate and provide Narcan to the community, and become well informed on the warning signs of overdose and how to treat it. As a leading cause of death in people 18 to 44, opioids pose a threat to everyone, but especially all of us watching, due to our age and status as college students. BSAN on campus is a great resource. Thanks for listening.